Hello, bright friends. Welcome to the Forest of Twinkling Leaves, where our story begins with Lila, the little lantern. Lila loves to glow, sharing her gentle light with everything around her. She hums a quiet tune as the morning mist lifts. Can you imagine how warm a tiny lantern feels when the world is still sleepy? Today, Lila is ready for a new adventure and she invites you to join her. Remember, every kind heart shines a little brighter. Let's follow Lila together and see what wonderful things await. Just then, Benny the bunny hops over, his nose twitching with curiosity. "Hello, Lila," he says, eyes sparkling in her warm glow. Lila smiles and replies, "Good morning, Benny. Would you like to explore the meadow together?" Benny nods and they wander hand in hand, sharing stories of sunshine and rain. As they walk, Lila whispers, "When we share our light, the world feels cozier." Benny giggles, "I'll remember that. Can you think of a time you shared something special?" Let's keep listening as their friendship lights the way. Soon the sky changes. Fluffy clouds turn gray and a soft rumble whispers through the trees. A gentle rain begins to fall and Lila's bright glow flickers a little lower. Benny shivers and says, "Oh dear, it's getting dark." Lila glows a little softer, feeling a tiny worry in her heart. "Don't worry, Benny," she says, "we'll find a way to keep the forest bright." The rain patters like a lullaby, but the forest feels a touch colder. What would you do if your light seemed to fade? Stay close because together we can make any night brighter. As the rain deepens, Benny's cozy burrow begins to fill with tiny puddles. "Oh no," Benny squeaks, hopping back and forth. Maya the mouse scurries out, her whiskers trembling. "My home is getting soggy too," she whispers. Lila looks at her friends and feels a warm resolve stir inside her. "Let's help each other," she says, her glow steadier now. Together they gather leaves and twigs, building tiny barriers to keep the water out. The forest sounds like a soft drum, but their teamwork hums louder. Can you imagine how good it feels to lend a hand when friends need it? Lila feels a flutter in her little heart. "I'm just a tiny lantern," she thinks. "How can I make a big difference?" But as she watches Benny and Maya, she remembers a secret. Even the smallest light can guide many. With a brave sigh, Lila lifts her glow higher, letting it spill over the clearing. One by one, fireflies awaken, their soft lights joining her shine. The forest brightens and the rain seems gentler. "See how beautiful we are together?" Lila whispers. Benny hops with joy and Maya claps her tiny paws. "Have you ever felt small yet helped make something wonderful? Let's keep going and see what happens next." Together, they create a glowing circle, a little island of warmth in the rainy forest. Benny's bright eyes reflect Lila's light and Maya's tiny tail shimmers like a pearl. The fireflies dance, adding sparkle to the scene. As the circle grows, the rain seems to pause, listening to their gentle laughter. "When we share what we have, even a small lantern can become a lighthouse," Lila says, her voice calm and kind. Benny nods and Maya squeaks, "We're all brighter together." The forest feels cozy and the darkness retreats a little. What wonderful things can happen when friends work as one? Stay with us for the next brave moment. Just as hope rises, a playful wind swoops in, rustling leaves and nudging the circle's light. Shadows stretch and Lila's glow wavers. Benny's ears droop and Maya shivers, whispering, "What if the darkness stays?" Lila feels a tiny tremor of fear, but she remembers the kindness she shared earlier. She takes a deep breath, steadies her light, and says, "Even when the wind blows, our hearts can stay bright." With a gentle hum, she steadies the circle and the fireflies glow even stronger, refusing to be dimmed. The forest watches, holding its breath. Will their courage be enough to chase the night away? Let's find out. With a brave heart, Lila's light steadies and the fireflies pulse brighter, turning the circle into a radiant beacon. The wind sighs and the shadows melt away, retreating like a shy kit. Above, the clouds part just enough for a soft rainbow to appear, painting the sky with gentle colors. Benny hops excitedly, Maya claps her paws, and together they sing a soft tune about friendship. Lila beams, her glow now steady and strong, lighting the whole clearing. "We did it because we believed in each other," she says, her voice warm as a hug. The forest feels safe and the night feels kinder. And you feel the happiness of a shared victory. The forest now glows with a gentle twilight, and all the woodland friends gather around the bright circle, waving and chirping with gratitude. Lila rests on her branch, feeling proud yet humble, her light steady like a friendly star. Benny thanks her with a hop. "Your kindness lit the way for us all," Maya squeaks. "You taught us that sharing makes us strong." The animals clap and a wise old owl hoots softly. "Remember, little ones, a single kind act can brighten many hearts." Lila smiles, her glow warm and steady, and whispers, "I'm glad we shared." The night feels calm and the lesson settles like a soft blanket. What did you learn from Lila's adventure? Let's think together. Let's pause for a moment and think about Lila's journey. She started as a tiny lantern, unsure of her power, but by sharing her light, she helped friends and brightened the whole forest. The moral shines clear. Kindness, no matter how small, spreads and grows. When we share what we have, whether it's a smile, a helping hand, or a warm hug, we make the world a softer place. Remember, every kind act is a little lantern that can guide others through dark times. Can you picture a time you shared something special? Hold that feeling close and let it glow inside you. Now it's your turn, dear friends. Think of one kind thing you can do today, maybe sharing a toy, helping a sibling, or simply saying a kind word. Imagine your heart as a tiny lantern ready to shine. When you do something kind, you add a new spark to the world's big, beautiful glow. Take a deep breath and whisper your kind idea to the air. Ready? Let's all promise to share our light together. You can even tell a grown-up about your idea and they'll help you make it happen. Together, we can fill the whole world with gentle, shining kindness. Thank you for walking with Lila, Benny, and Maya through this gentle adventure. Remember, every kind heart adds a sparkle to our world, just like the lanterns in the forest. If you enjoyed the story, please give it a bright thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more warm tales. Until our next glowing journey, keep your lantern shining, stay kind, and have sweet dreams. Goodbye, little lights, and see you soon.